Hey guys, today is episode 13 of season 1 book club, and today we are going to be discussing um about humorous novels and how can you write them. We'll also be talking about one author named Catherine Applegate. She is the author of One and Only Ivan, Angeline, Crenshaw, Wish Tree, and many more. She is known as a really great author, so we are going to be discussing about her too. So let me start with how do you write an humorous novel? Well, the best thing you could do is to accept that you have the potential to be funny. Master timings. Let fun come naturally. This is really important because if you try to force yourself to be funny in the novel, the reader will understand that you're just trying hard to make them laugh, but then instead you're making them feel that you're not trying your best, and maybe they might not plan on reading any of your other books even if they're good enough. Fourth point, use observational humor. Don't make senseless humor that could be truly weird and bad, as it won't make any sense even if it's funny. Embrace the impossible. Try different things, experiment, and do something which no one would have ever even thought of doing. Write for your target audience. For example, if your target audience is for 9 years olds, keep it a child level humorous type of thing. If it is for YA, which is young adult, keep it that type of way. If it's MG, middle grade novels, keep it that way. If it is meant for young children, keep it that way. Basically you get the point. Keep your jokes short. Don't keep them too long, as it might bore the reader. Now, how do you write a really good novel? Well, you have to read, as writers are shaped by other writers, which means they can improve by seeing what other people write. Make a checklist of details, which can be see what you like. According to that, find some ideas. Develop good writing habits. If you have good writing habits, your writing will be amazing. Use a limited time wisely. Try to write at least, depending on your capability, of course, try doing at least 1,000 words per day. That's what I do, so that's how I go on ahead. Build a relationship with an editor. Before you go to an editor, I say that you should probably get your stuff checked by your parents or your friends or your family, anyone actually. Then you can try going to a professional and get it edited. Don't stress your first draft, as it's going to get edited very soon. Seek out surprises in the second draft, means that you add few things, you remove few things, that's what you do. Then you start with the characters. Make sure your characters are well built. Make sure they have external and internal conflict. So now you might be wondering, what is this internal conflict? Well, external conflict is the thing which makes the internal conflict happen. Internal conflict is what makes the character believe that they can do what they can do. For example, the internal conflict for one of my characters in my book, which is going to get released very soon. I'll be announcing more about it, so yeah, tune in for that. It'll be more in the March time, so I'll be telling it as I go on. So yeah, you should see that external and internal conflicts are really important. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So, how can you get ideas for writing? That's a common question which many people may be wondering. Well, you can read, as I told earlier. You can read magazines related to your subject, read blogs, go to forums, which is basically message stuff, and see music. Music is also a main thing. Reason being, it's because if you have music, you can actually create a playlist for your characters. That's really interesting. That's what I do. Then you have nature. You can take a walk outside and see, maybe you could add it as a setting. Idea generators, prompts. These are like self-explanatory. I mean, like, you can just go onto a website, see idea generators, and type the stuff, and then find some prompts you like. Write on it. Photography. Photography is a great way for writing, because then you can use that in your designing, or if you want to use it illustrating or anything like that. Then travel. If you want, like, if you're writing a travel kind of book which is mainly based on traveling, then you could try traveling. Obviously in this time you may not be able to do that, but this thing called Google Earth, you may be knowing that. In that you can like type what you want to see, and it'll take you there, and you can actually like move around. It's like a 360 view, and that's really good. So you can try that. Then try going to writers groups. If you're a writer, obviously you will be knowing about that. Writers groups, you will be able to come up with an idea. You can hang out with many other writers and ask for tips. Book clubs. Well, book clubs is like when you discuss about a book and you discuss what to read with others. Well, in this case, you could have a writing club instead. You could share ideas, you could share tips, what to do, what not to do, this stuff. Journaling. You could interview people if you want to put some realistic feel into your novel. Like if it's a real fiction, you could do that. Dreams. Maybe if you get some dream which you like really want to put, like you feel it's really catchy, you could add it into your novel. That could be a good idea, because like that's what I did. A few parts of them, they were like that. Then free writing. Free writing means like you can write whatever you want and then later edit it off when you are on second draft. Historical research. If it's a historical fiction or an actual historical non-fiction, you could try that, as you need actual stories for that. Memories, personal life. That means whether you get an idea from your own personal experience or someone else's, you could put that into your book only if you're comfortable doing that. Ask your what if question. Ask many what if questions. You can get more plot information into your book. Fix a problem or address a need and mash up ideas. So that's what is there. There's also a few other things, but I guess I covered all the importance. Now we'll be talking Catherine Applegate. She is known as professionally as K.A. Applegate or Catherine Applegate, and she's an American young adult and children's fiction writer, but known as the author of Animorphs, Remnants, Everworld, and other book series. She won the 2013 Newsbery Medal for 2012 children's novel The One and Only Ivan. So she's an awesome like author. She's really good. She also wrote a chapter book series called Roscoe Riley Rules, and yeah, she was born in Michigan and she lived in Texas, Florida, California, Illinois, and North Carolina. After living in Pelago, Italy for a year, she moved back to Irvine in South California. She and her husband Michael Grant, her co-author on many projects including Animorphs and Everworld, had their first child. In 2003, they had a daughter, and following the end of the Remnants, Applegate took 3 years off. Now she's back at work with a picture book called Buffalo Storm, a middle reader novel called Home of the Brave, and an early chapter series Roscoe Riley Rules with HarperCollins. So that's mainly about her, and her recent book One and Only Ivan, One and Only Bob, that is based on the real life Ivan the gorilla and is written from Ivan's point of view as he lives in the glass cage in a shopping mall. According to the award community, Catherine Applegate gives readers a unique and unforgettable gorilla the eye view of the world that changes the way we look at animals and at ourselves. Now, I would like to tell you a few more things, and then we'll end this episode with a nice sweet thing. So, today I think I've taken a lot of your time. Normally, like, I'm really short on time, so I like do it 6 minutes, 5 minutes. Now I'm on 9 minutes, 10 minutes. You could like, go on. So I say that if you practice, you can achieve many things. That's what I believe, and that's what I guess many of you believe. So, this is the end of the episode. I hope you had fun. You can send me a voice message down below. I will send the link. If you want to get featured, that's only what you can do. Like, if you want to feature, you want to talk to me, do whatever you want. You can use the voice message feature and, like, talk to me, and I can reply back to you. And if possible, you may give your email ID so I can contact you like that. Yeah, because you can only receive a voice message if you have a show on Anchor. So yeah, thank you very much. I hope you have a nice day, evening, night, whatever it is in your time. Okay, good day. Bye.